for relevant stories. Although the aggregator includes a plethora of obscene, occasionally offensive, and barely read websites, in November 2010, Google took the decision to delist PrisonPlanet.com and Infowars.com from its index news sources. Infowars.com alone is internationally recognized news website and gets more traffic than MSNBC and many other big sites combined, and innumerable other big mainstream news websites. Our articles routinely are featured on the Drudge Report, which itself is renowned as the primary agenda-setting news website in the United States, driving more traffic than the New York Times, Facebook, Twitter combined. We'll be back with more.
Do you know which 37 crucial food items are going to fly off the shelves when the next disaster hits? If you don't, you and your family may be without food and waiting in long food lines after a big disaster strikes. You would be surprised how many people don't have these food items right now. 123survivalplan.com has set up a For Patriots Only video with inside information on the 37 food items that will sell out first when the next disaster strikes. The video on 123survivalplan.com has crucial information you and your family need to prepare for any disaster, natural or man-made. And you won't have to be afraid of going hungry or being sent to a FEMA refugee camp. See the video that over 1 million other smart patriots have already seen in the last 4 months. Prepared now. Go to 123survivalplan.com and learn which 37 food items you should hoard. Easy to remember. 123survivalplan.com. Again, that's 123survivalplan.com.
Hi, I'm Mark Craighead, founder of Crossbreed Holsters. I designed our top-selling holster, the Super Tuck Deluxe, to solve the problems of being poked, pinched, and gouged while carrying concealed. The Super Tuck Deluxe is the most comfortable, most concealable holster on the market today. We offer a 2-week free trial and a lifetime warranty.
Visit us at crossbreedholsters.com. Don't forget, crossbreedholsters.com. In a coming-apart world, you need something to keep it tied together. That something is Atwood Rope, the highest quality rope made in the USA, from exotic braids for military, rescue, arborists, shipyards, tow line, or boating. Quality rope at affordable prices you and your customers can depend on. Find a dealer or shop online at atwoodrope.net. Enter promo code RADIO to receive 100 feet of 550 paracord free with purchase. Atwood Rope, working to keep the world tied together.
Introducing a diabetes breakthrough, an easy, natural, organic way to bring relief to diabetics. Introducing MDS Forte, a concentrated super-strength extract formulated for those who are looking for relief. What can MDS Forte do for you? MDS Forte reduces glucose levels safely and effectively, reduces cholesterol and triglyceride levels, increases HDL or good cholesterol while reducing LDL or bad cholesterol. MDS Forte reduces A1C, improves eyesight and circulation to the limbs, and helps with weight loss. Is non-toxic, caffeine-free, 100% natural, 100% organic, and comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. Waiting for the side effects disclaimers? With MDS Forte, there are none. Order a 25-day treatment of MDS Forte by calling 213-405-5355. 213-405-5355. Or visit bestbloodsupport.com. That's bestbloodsupport.com for MDS Forte, a diabetes breakthrough.
Yeah, we all have stood together against SOPA, but the real menace is lurking in plain view. And it's the NSA, CIA-created Googler. And, it is a badge of honor that they've delisted us. But, again, because routinely our articles, whatever was the newest and the most popular, it would kind of algorithm those two together. And that would put you at the top. And I guess they didn't like when there was a London bombing that our articles were the top for a week, being read by millions. I guess they didn't like that we were able to win. You know, you put us on the field, and with our analysis and understanding, we were challenging them. And so, bye-bye Infowars.com, bye-bye PrisonPlanet.com, bye-bye. And Google is doing, people say, well, they're a private corporation. No, they've created basically a monopoly, and they operate like it's free and fair. That's why they're getting in antitrust trouble. Continuing, Infowars.com alone is internationally recognized, but it's not listed. We're on XM, over 100 radio stations, award-winning, linked on the Drudge Report, the #1 news site in the world, not just the U.S., and it just goes on. None of that matters. They say we're not media because they're God. And it goes on. InfoWars owner Alex Jones is a nationally syndicated radio host. His broadcast appears on ever-expanding list of big radio stations across the country. Jones has been afforded featured profiles in Rolling Stone, New York Magazine, many others, acknowledging the role as a pioneer in world media. Trade publications have said the same thing. Infowars.com is clearly a legitimate and important news website that features original content, which routinely makes an impact and occasionally goes viral. It goes viral every day. That's Watson being understated. And yet Google delisted the websites from its news aggregator on a whim with no explanation provided. Since Google and its owner Eric Schmidt are prominent financial contributors to the Obama campaign, we can only assume we were blacklisted for political reasons. They were shutting down videos of Schmidt at Bilderberg. I mean, he's like, I don't want that on there. Whether you concur with our political stance or are radically against it, what can't be argued is that we are a legitimate news outfit. But Google has arbitrarily banned us from appearing on their news search results. But it doesn't stop there. There is a clear example of how Google is already enforcing SOPA-like rules of its own choosing. The feds just order things delisted outside of court, without the need for any law to be passed or by any legislative body. And it goes on. In addition, while concerns rage about the state obtaining the power to shut down websites and remove web content with no recourse, Google is already following, we have links to that, orders from the federal government in a majority of cases, removing videos from YouTube platform, including takedowns on the grounds that, quote, videos contain government criticism. Google admits that. Government criticism's taken down. I mean, right there, that's it. Where's all the cause celebs now? I mean, this is already going on. And Microsoft and the rest of them help the communist Chinese censor their people. Google-owned YouTube has complied with thousands of requests worldwide to remove political protest videos that are clearly not in violation of any copyright or national security interest and do not constitute defamation. The number of takedown orders received from Google from authorities based in the United States rose dramatically over the past year, with demands to remove information increasing by 70%. Yeah, they took down our Obama deception when one video had like 9 million views. I threatened to sue them. It suddenly went right back up. I said, we know you took it down. It isn't a hack. I'm going to sue you. You got 24 hours. Boom, right back up. Because I guess they must tap my phone, the government or something, because I was calling the lawyers. I mean, they knew, and it went right back up. And I'm looking at suing you right now. I'm going to be honest, because you're sitting on us. You're blocking us. I don't like it. Let me on the field. I'll clean all their clocks. But you don't want that, do you? You want to keep everybody in the dark, just like you want to block out Ron Paul. And it goes through just page after page of example of their wicked censorship, all bibliographed, and that's why they hate us, because our articles are all documented. All right, I mean, compared to the corporate dinosaur devil media, our accuracy is off the charts. We try to tell the truth, and we're affecting history. So get this article out to everybody.
Thank you for listening.
Lose the internet or lose it. Defend everybody. Hang together or hang separate. Hang together, hang separate. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
We've got it. This transmission is coming to you.
Waging war on corruption.
All right, you are go.
It's Alex Jones, coming to you live from the front lines of the InfoWar.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Thank you so much for joining us. Big transmission lined up for you today. It is Thursday, January 19th, 2012. First month of the year is getting long in the tooth, long in the beard. Amazing. The father of free software movement, the guru of it, Richard Stallman, Dr. Richard Stallman, will be joining us coming up the start of the next hour. We're also looking at some other guests today. There is just so much going on, so much happening. This article has gone up at Infowars.com. We're all going to hang together or hang separate, as Benjamin Franklin said. Google is already using SOPA-like censorship. It's just the megacorporations want this power themselves with government. They don't want government having the express power. And the way government was going to implement this would screw up some of the internet. And was so ham-fisted. This article's important. Please get that out. We got a lot of good news coming up. Rand Paul vows to block internet censorship bills. SOPA and PIPA are a threat to free speech, he says. Congress claims they're pulling out the bad provisions now, but that's playing possum. Let's see what they do next week with this vote, and thank God for Rand Paul. And thank God for Ron Paul as well. Here's another article at prisonplanet.com. Ron Paul introduces legislation to strike NDAA's unconstitutional police state subsections that allow secret arrest of citizens, indefinite detention, torture, total war. And it's a good thing Infowars.com and this syndicated radio/internet video feed is going to millions of people, because there's no news out there about Ron Paul doing this. There is almost no news out there about his speech. I saw the corporate traitor, dinosaur, prostitute, slime bag, makeup face, teleprompter, sellout, globalist, zombie-controlled media. I got to quit doing that. It's fun. So many names for that disease of traitors and of scum and of plague that it's hard to stop. He went and did his futile vote against a debt increase. Yeah, futile to audit the Fed, passed the House last year from no sponsors 10 years ago, and people have exposed the Fed. Oh, it's futile, Ron Paul. Oh, but never mentioning his real reason, his main reason was to introduce legislation, to announce he's introducing, I guess today, to begin the repeal of the Constitution-killing NDAA. And then we've got the really big news. I don't even know how to fathom this. We knew there was fraud denial. We knew Ron Paul clearly was in first place. He was just right behind the other two scallywags. And now they're announcing in the news, finally, Iowa tally gives Santorum edge over Romney. No winner declared. So I guess let's have another gentleman's agreement to put Santorum, who's now in first, like they put him in second. And Karl Rove admitted that. We'll play that clip again coming up, and this is all over the news. The Des Moines Register mentions that, well, it's unresolved. Register exclusive. 2012 GOP caucuses count unresolved. They're unresolved, but that's okay because they're just going to give it to Santorum now, and there's no mention of Ron Paul. No mention of Ron Paul. This will make your head spin. In fact, I'm here reading these articles. They never mention him. And they'll even mention people like Gingrich and Rick Perry and people who aren't even in the race now, like Rick Perry. But they don't mention Paul. They're so scared. I mean, there's the evidence right there. So that's all coming up today. And then when the broadcast is over, obviously, we'll retransmit everything that was on the show today, but it all streamed at Infowars.com and the free podcast that's up there. But if you're listening on a local AM or FM, that is the most important because that reaches giant audiences. Stop your car at the red light. Tell folks tune in right now. Whether you're listening in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or Dallas, Texas, whether you're listening in Orlando, Florida, or Rochester, New York. We'll be right back.